Alright guys, here we are. We're gonna tape this garage out real quick. I'm gonna let you watch a little bit of it in real time, and then I'll speed it up. You may be looking at my butt joints over there and see that they look like they're from floor to ceiling, but they're really not. Their belly band there separates them, and they won't be, when I finish them, they won't be connected. I still would have preferred to stagger them, but we were really close on boards, and if we had staggered them, I might have run out. So a lot of crews would have probably at least 2 guys wiping down behind a bazooka, but it's just me and Brandon. I used to have crews, and it wound up being more trouble to me than it was worth. It was always something with them, fixing stuff they screw up, apologizing to customers for stuff they do, and it's just not worth it. So me and Brandon get it done plenty fast enough for my taste. Honestly, that bazooka, when it's full, it weighs, I don't know, 50 or 60 pounds, so that thing wears me out enough with just one man behind me. Just in case you're watching this and you've never seen a bazooka, you don't know what a bazooka is. So the long black tube is full of drywall mud, and then you can see we've got a roll of tape on it. It feeds the tape through there, puts the tape on, or the mud on the back of the tape, makes taping a lot faster. So you'll always go through and do your butt joints first. Then you do your flats, and then your angles. You can see it looks like some of those joints are already taped, the long joints, but they're not. We pre-fill any cracks. Really, if the board's not completely butted up against each other, we pre-fill it with setting mud. It's to help prevent cracks later on down the road. That setting type mud it's really hard to resist cracking. So. This garage is like 9'5", and it's just all I can do to reach it. I did not want to get on stilts to do this. So what I'm doing here, there's a pump in that mud bucket, and I'm pumping mud up into the bazooka. This garage, I think, is like 48 feet long. pretty big garage. So I could get about a joint and a half out of that, but so I just go ahead and fill it up every time, because you don't want seams in your tape. You want to go the whole joint. And here again, this is where another man would come in handy. I could just keep taping. I stopped to wait on Brandon because it's a fairly warm, dry day, so mud is drying pretty quick, so I don't want to get too far ahead of him. So Brandon just comes through, make sure the tape is straight over the joint, centered over the joint, and as he's wiping down, he has to stretch it, because as the mud is pushed out from under it, the tape wants to wrinkle, so you have to stretch it. So I've gone outside to take a water hose and spray that bazooka off a little bit. That mud starts drying in there, and there's a lot of little tiny moving parts in a bazooka, and they don't work well when the mud starts drying up. And again, that's another disadvantage to having just one person wiping down. The more you keep that bazooka turning, the better it works. But like I said, we get things done plenty quick enough. I would guess 2 men hand taping this ceiling probably take, I don't know, an hour and a half. And we just did it in like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. There are other methods for taping. I've got another taper I use that goes down inside the bucket and you pull the tape out. I use that a lot on stairwells or small closets where you can't get the bazooka in, or just small jobs where it's not worth getting the bazooka out. There's what's called a banjo. I don't particularly like banjos. I knew better than to start this joint. I knew I wouldn't have enough mud. I don't know why I did that. So you can see I ran out of mud there, and I have to go back and fill it up. So anytime I do that, I just come back, fold the tape over a little bit to make sure Brendan sees it, that there's a stop in the tape. Alright, so I'm done taping all the flats and butt joints. As soon as Brandon gets through wiping them down, we'll do the angles. Problem is my battery died on the camera here just shortly. So I will end this video here in a second, and we'll get you a video of us taping angles soon. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I need to start trying to do some intros and stuff like that, but man, when I show up on the job, I just go to work. I don't know. It's not on my brain to do intros for videos too much, so I'll try to get better about that.